So I just did an absolutely heart-wrenching consultation. I'm trying not to cry. So I'm just going to tell you guys what happened. Basically, I'm talking to this man's wife. He doesn't speak English, so I'm talking to his wife, and I hear a baby in the background. It's one of his 2 kids under 2. They have a newborn and a 2-year-old. And just learning about his case. Unfortunately, he's already been ordered deported. He came here seeking asylum from a country that is known to be violent, and he entered illegally. When you claim asylum, you basically give yourself in at the border. And then, he had a work permit. He's been doing the case since 2018. He's had 2 lawyers help him, and they both failed him. His case was ultimately denied for not enough evidence. The appeal was denied by the second attorney. The second attorney refuses to give them any copies of anything that they filed. So, that is a situation that he is in right now. I suggested a motion to reopen and reconsider. He has great evidence, no criminal history. He has a wife and 2 U.S. citizen children who will be severely affected if he's to be deported, but he's unfortunately at the top of the list of people that ICE will deport because of bad representation. And he did everything that he could. He claimed asylum. He's paid taxes. He's worked with authorization the entire time. And it's people like this that may be taken from their families, and I have to figure out ways to creatively help them as soon as I can. And I'm just broken. It's just so sad to be here and feel like, as a lawyer, I might not be able to help him on time. So anyways, just sharing a hard thing that I had to do today. And what you read online is not always true. And these people most of them really are not what you see. And I know I'm just sad. And I'm sure I'll have a lot more sad consultations like this. But I just wanted to share to humanize these families and people who are being affected.
If you live in Chicago, I'm going to do you a favor right now. Don't go outside. Do not leave your house. Nothing in this world right now is worth it. You have food at home. All right, I'm going to say that again. You have food at home. You don't have hurricanes. You don't have hurricanes.
Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE, has recently ramped its enforcement action across the United States. ICE conducted a nationwide operation between 21st January to 22nd January 2025, resulting over 460 arrests. These arrests targeted undocumented immigrants with criminal records. Arrests occurred in multiple states, include New York, Illinois, Utah, California, Minnesota, and Florida. Individuals arrested had charges or convicted for serious crimes.
I'm being told that 43rd and McDowell apartments were raided by ICE today. That's my neighborhood that I've lived in for the last few years. It's my neighbors that are going to get deported. I had to teach my daughter what to say and to talk to her about who ICE is. I never saw ICE in the neighborhood under Biden. And it's already in the neighborhood on Trump's first day. We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
I'm standing outside the Roosevelt Hotel. This right here is a place where the National Guard has been guarding this for 4 years. This is the main place where the migrants would come in and they would get them situated as to what shelter they were going in. This is the first night that this has not been open. This place is closed. This was a bar, but it's been turned into a place for a processing center where all the migrants, once they come into New York City, they're brought right here. The place is closed. They said we're moved. They're closing down because, as we know, mass deportations are supposed to be starting, so people are no longer going to be coming right here into New York City to, start their lives here in America. The border's been closed. Trump's declared it a national emergency at our southern border, and he's actually letting people do their jobs. Border Patrol do their jobs. ICE deportation officers do their jobs. People are going back to work. It's closed, you guys. Migrant intaking center is closed. This is closed. The border's closed. We're going to get our country back.
ICE have a right to go to churches, to go to schools, to go to different places to conduct the raids. So they have now the permission, So even other protected areas, they have the permission to go there. And then this move has sparked a significant concern and fear within the immigrants communities, as the location were once considered safe havens for them. Now, it means there is no a safe place for them to be. So all the places, they are okay. They have go ahead to go to search the immigrants in all those places. And the places which were protected, now it's open. It means there is no place. There's no safe place for immigrants.
So ICE is showing up at schools and churches. I am in the Lexington area of Kentucky. I do not have my son for the next 2 days. If you need an auntie to pick up or drop off, please message me. And I'll be taking my microphone to churches on Sunday in the parking lot. If somebody could just let me know the pronunciation, I guess I'll Google it. Magira and whatever. I'm going to F your plans up if I can. I have white privilege and I'm going to use it.
Trump's plan for mass deportation starts today, with ICE raids happening in Chicago. This week, there will also be ICE raids in New York City, Washington, D.C., Boston, San Antonio, Denver, and Miami. Here are some things that you need to know to stay protected. For now, ICE is most likely to enter businesses. So let's say ICE comes to the place where you work. What are you going to do? Do not sign anything under any circumstances. You are going to assert 2 rights. The right to remain silent, make sure to actually say that, and a right to call your attorney. Every immigrant should have an immigration plan, which should include memorizing your immigration attorney's number. If you don't understand what they're saying, what they're asking you, and even if you do, just keep asserting those 2 rights. Don't say anything else. Here's what's super important. There's a new act that's going to get passed called the Lakeland-Riley Act. Innocent until proven guilty, doesn't exist. You can be charged for a crime and be immediately deported even if you're not proven guilty. So there is a huge incentive for ICE officers to charge you for crime. No matter what, no matter how aggressive they are being, do not be aggressive back. Do not resist. Do not give them any reason to charge you with a crime. If someone is there that can film the interaction between you and ICE, even better, so that there is evidence that you are not being aggressive. And now a little disclaimer, because I am Latina and I am scared of our racist government. I am not an undocumented immigrant. I am a US citizen. I'm going to post the same video in Spanish. Let me know if you have any questions.
There is word that on Irving Park and Cicero in Chicago, there is a current ICE checkpoint happening. So I wanted to jump on here and just share this message. The website that we were using to keep track of where ICE was, which was juntoseguros.com, is now no longer working. It was shut down. So we're trying to figure out another way of being able to get this information out to people sooner. But in Aurora, there's raids happening. In Glendale Heights, there's raids happening. So just trying to get this message out there so that people can stay safe. Please share it if you have family, if you know of people that are working in the city, so that they can really try and stay inside as much as possible, or at least just be more aware of their surroundings. Para todos los que están temorosos de dónde va a estar ICE, en este momento dicen que ICE está en la Irving Park y la Cicero, que están creando un tipo de checkpoint en esa área. En Aurora también, en Glendale Heights, la página que estábamos usando antes, que era juntoseguros.com, la acaban de cerrar, o sea que no está funcionando y no hay manera de saber bien exactamente dónde están, a no ser de que uno lo escuche de otra persona. Entonces por eso estoy poniendo este video, para que puedan compartirlo con sus amigos, con sus familiares, para que todo el mundo esté seguro. Si pueden quedarse adentro, es lo más recomendable, pero si tienen que salir afuera, al menos para que estén más atentos de lo que está pasando a su alrededor.
Now, all of these things that are happening have reminded me what happened recently when people were voting against their rights. So it means it's a FAFO season. Now it's a find out. They F around, it's a find out. But the sad part is on those people who are affected, the immigrants. Right now, they're affected. They are being deported. We have a number of 460 in just 2 days where they operated. It means they're just moving so fast to capture those people. You've seen the videos in just different cities. So it's a very, very sad moment. Really, imagine you came to search for green pasture. You've been here for like 8-7 years, but you are getting deported. Man, this is so sad. I don't know how you can explain this, but man, it's so sad. Very sad. Right now, there is even another act that says even if you do like something and you didn't yet found guilty, you'll be deported. Yeah. If you do like something, against the law, you'll be deported. Even if you are guilty or not, you'll be deported. That's the something they want to sign. So it means, man, it's taking another level. People have to be careful. You have to be careful of what you're doing. You have to behave, because if you don't behave, it's going to be a big, big deal, a big problem to you. So you have to be careful, because these guys are not joking. They are reforming. They're doing a lot of things. So you have to be careful of whatever you're doing. That is what's happening now. People are so scared. I don't know how to explain this, but people are so scared, are staying in the house, because once you get out, they're going to find you. ICE is going to find you, and they're going to deport you. If you're not proof that you're an American, they're going to deport you. Yeah, because right now, as you've seen, the borders are closed. People were about to come to the United States, even things have closed down. It's crazy. People are stranded at the border, because right now, that's what Trump have said. He said on the first day, he will start the operations. And the guy has put in action right now. Has started already the operation to hunt down those illegal immigrants. Yeah, that is what happening. It's crazy. 2025 is going to be a crazy year. It's a FAFO season. This is a find out, man. Once you efferent, you find out. So sad. It's a very, very sad moment. I don't know. God is only the one to protect these people. Match players, please pray for those guys, because they need your players. Right now, we don't know the solution of this, but people are being deported. People are getting deported. Yeah, they're getting deported. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Let's catch up in the next episode.